Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Crusader Kings III as we continue our run here with Ireland, starting to expand again, finally, in the last few episodes. We're also doing a better job of making sure our domain has as many holdings as we can. And we did some stuff to Scotland recently. Obviously, we did some stuff to England as well. Starting to expand a bit up here. Still need to do some stuff against Norway at some point. We are currently still at a truce with England and Scotland for a few more years, so nothing to worry about there. But yeah, plus our leader's getting a little bit old, so in some ways we might need to like eventually let him die off before we do too much more crazy stuff, just to kind of see how the dust settles. But we'll worry about that later. But I'm going to turn off the camera and let's get into this. Royal Court, we do have Bacchanalian bonding. Our High King truly is generous. Just taste the spectacular fresh quail. Yes, indeed, he is most benevolent, much like this comfort. It seems as if my spending on lavish meals has made a new friendship blossom. I don't really want to gain stress right now. I could lose some gold just to gain some renown. Yeah, some opinion. At least you guys both love me to the end. I think I'm just going to let them eat and gain a little bit of just free prestige. No big deal. We then have this here. A figure in a physician garb. Interesting. Has arrived with a case of tools, but my stomach churns as a hammer and pick are revealed amongst them. Oh, okay. My lord, I'm a proficient trepanner? I don't know what that means. The criminal vices you're accused of are not your own. You are but under the transient grasp of some spirits. Okay. I can create a patches to set them free. Yeah, I don't think so. Get a student of medicine, more learning. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay. We can teach our physician a bit more. We can hold court. Let's come up here and see what else we got. We got some low durability. Too many held duchies. Yeah, I know. Low control in counties. I believe we are already trying to get some control. No, it looks like we're organizing the army. So, increase control in counties. Yeah, it's just down here. I don't know if it really matters. We'll just grab one of them. Get those worked up. I can ask our head of faith for some gold. I mean, if we can, we might as well. Oh my, that's a lot. I mean, he likes this, so we don't really need to worry about this too much. Just getting some gold sounds like a good idea. I can declare war on Norway, but this is still just the... Oh no, this is seizing something. Seize that or seize that. Wait, which are these both the same thing? You also have your claims. So it's that. Okay, that's the earldom of there. Okay, fair enough. What are your claims? Oh, you got a lot of claims. And you've got the duchy. Is that what this is? Oh, your duchy is way over there. So these are the two duchies. Okay. We got this earldom. We got that county. Yeah, I mean, that's cool and all, but I don't know if that really helps us. So then we have the duchy here, the earldom, which is just that. So maybe that little bit of land there. And then we have the Duchy of Moray, which is just the same thing. So either one of those gets me this one little piece. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting the islands just because it feels like those would be part of what we need to get at some point. What are you part of? What is this little bit and bob part of? Just the Northern Islands. I mean, we could just start with this and worry about that later. We could also go ahead and try to get a claim on those. Can we? Actually, we might not be able to. Let's see. Can you fabricate a claim? What are you doing currently? You're currently... Oh, you are currently fabricating a claim. Where is this? Down here. Okay, fair enough. Just so I can see, can we fabricate a claim up here? Okay, looks like we can. It's going to take us a few months. I did stop this one, but we can't go to war with this guy just yet anyway. I'd like to get this one done so if we can claim all 3 of these and just be done with it. That would be pretty much all I would care about getting from Norway, is those 3 spots. So we may try that. All right, so that's that. We can't hold a court. Let's do that. All right, Moray. Duchess, my cousin-in-law, strides forward, clearly eager to hear my response to her petition. My liege, Great House Aida, and his Duchy Moray are loyal servants of Ireland. We deserve greater recognition of our quality. Excluding our most qualified and prominent followers only serves to sow division and mistrust. We get a weak hook on her. Does lower our tax and levy multiplier. And she gains some opinion. Which opinion with her probably wouldn't be the worst idea. I don't think she's giving us that many troops, if I had to be perfectly honest. Just in general. You know what? Why not? Let's be nice to her. Get a little bit of friendliness with her. All as well. Earl Donduban and his wife approach. My lord, I'm sure someone in the kingdom is trying to harm my wife. Uh-oh. I have no evidence but suspect Duchess Eleanor, who hates my guts, given her reputation for villainy, so she comes for her. I beg you, imprison her. I can rightfully imprison her. You know what? She hates me. I could get some opinion with them. And I can rightly imprison her. Sure, and this is Duchess Eleanor. We'll come back to that in a second. Dress me, dress me. Before the court is underway, my chancellor pulls me aside. To my surprise, she's brandishing a garish gauntlet. Okay. My lord, there will be so many attending your court. I know you are somewhat challenged in remembering every face and from whence it hails. I propose a solution. We require all at the court to wear dress, which includes local style recognizable to all. She foists a fan at me. For those without clear regional fashions, I have taken the liberty of hiring a tailor who can suggest some new traditional garb for them to wear. Gain some court grandeur and some diplomacy lifestyle. Okay. I mean, it's a decent chance that this would work. I would lose some opinion with some people, which wouldn't be ideal, although a couple of them hate me. And the other ones are kind of low already, so... yeah, why not? Let's see if this works. Alright, we got some diplomacy and some grandeur. The business is done here. Speaking of grandeur, we haven't really messed with this much. What is our expected grandeur? Isn't our expected... our expected is... okay, what am I looking for? My court grandeur is 46. Court is 3 levels above his expected court grandeur level. Yeah, okay. I mean, I could add more to this because, I mean, we are making a good chunk of money. Just to max these out and just be happy with the world. Any of these, like, definitely, honestly, more prestige. Maxing out the prestige feels pretty good. It's very expensive, but feels like a good idea in general. I think I'm going to do that. What does this give us? Lower stress gains. Guests are more likely to stay. Decent food. More stress loss. A small boost to disease resistance. Feels like it's relevant. I mean, I don't know that I care too much about the servant side of things, but we'll just give a token stuff there, and we'll call that good enough for now. It is, you know, a bit more expensive, but I think we can afford it. And could also change our... oh, that's interesting. A diplomatic court. Let's go with a warlike court. I kind of like the warlike court. Feels cool. Our language, peers. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna make sure I clicked the right thing there. Don't think we could change anything here because we're all the same language anyway. Cool. I think, hey, we're up 55 in the world. Awesome. I may change some more of these over time at some point, just because why not? I think that is that there. I do like the warlike thing. That does mean that we can max these out even more now, which feels like an extremely good idea since we have a good chunk of money. So I'm going to bring you up to size 15. I'm actually going to bring them all up to 15 for now, if we can. I mean, some of these are going to be more expensive, so we may run out of money, which we just did. But let's work towards getting our stuff maxed out, because more soldiers feels pretty good to me. Oh, yeah, that's right. We can use the money the church just gave us to make more war. Because, you know, that sounds logical. Cool. And then we actually have more money, so we'll go back through and max these out to 17. I mean, these are going to be very expensive. Don't get me wrong. I get that. In fact, we are losing a lot of money, but I think that's just because these have to reinforce. Once these finish reinforcing, I think we'll be making a good chunk of money. We're still making money with reinforcements coming in. That feels pretty good. So this will max us out. A lot more troops here. Should put us over 30k, right? 31k. Get some more money there. I like that. Cool. I truce with who? King Drago. Scotland. All right, well, we want to slow down a little bit here for a second. In fact, we're going to pause because do we have a way to go to war with you again? I don't have CB. Did I never get the CB up here? Did that not happen yet? Still 60 months left. Why did that say 3 years? I could have sworn that said 3 years at some point. Why did that? I guess I should have read what that just said, because it probably had a very specific reason why we were allowed to declare war now. Oh, my son can marry. It's not my heir, but we do still want keep the traits in play if at all possible. The Princess of France sounds like a good idea to me. I'm not planning on having any sort of issues with France ever, so I would like to have maintain an alliance with them if at all possible. You know what? I'll be my guardian for my own son here. Negotiate an alliance with my own brother. Sure, why not? I made some troops. With my aunts, will not accept because she hates me, which is fair. Oh, who's the girl? That lady that I forgot the lady that we could imprison. Oh, I can pardon her, or I could lawfully imprison her. Will not succeed. She will rise up in a rebellion, but it does mean I could seize her land if I so choose. A little bit of a war right now would not be the worst thing in the world because who cares? We can ransom some people. I mean, more gold is more gold. I'm okay with that. Can also get hooks with some of these guys, but I think this is fine. This is a prince. Prince who? Of the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, I don't know that getting a hook on him would really be useful to us. Did we not? Is this a different son? Did we not already? I thought we chose the French person for him. Do I have 2 sons? I mean, I know I have 2 sons. That was a dumb question. I have actually 3 sons. No, I already chose. Why did he not? Oh, it hasn't come back. I haven't unpaused yet. I was like, well, I was confused for a second. I'm like, what is going on? Does help to unpause. So my vassals she's one of the vassals. Obviously, we would love to get rid of her. We could siege her land if we imprison her. And that would be fine. We do have too many duchies still. For now, we're just going to accept that. Don't care about either of these things right this second. All right, I think we will unpause and be ready to go to war against her because I would like to just go ahead and imprison her. I can also pardon her, which would not give us that much benefit, quite frankly. Imprisonment does feel like a more useful endeavor here. All right, so obviously she's going to go to war. We'll unpause temporarily, get the war to come up. Okay. We are in alliance with my... Was that my son or brother? I think it was my brother. Okay, rally the troops. Sounds good. There's our alliance with France. We will rally the troops here. Pause, pause, pause. She's vastly inferior. Obviously not even remotely a problem here. And we want to rally our troops at the green. Raise all here. And we'll just move them all to there. Although she's coming in on us already. Should be able, I was going to say, we should be able to build up quickly enough that it will not matter. Very quick to siege down. Get her out of the way. We are losing a ridiculous amount of money right now. With all of our troops raised up. I mean, this is fine. I'm okay with that, I think. Don't see any particular reason why not. Okay, group you guys all together. We're going to go for your main capital first. I'm not worried about chasing down you because once we siege you down, that should be the end of this. Oh, hello? Oh, do I have twin daughters? Awesome. Well, what do they look like? Pretty and robust. Pretty robust. Or pretty Amazonian and quick. All right, I already know which one's my favorite. I'm just kidding. All right, let's go ahead and grab the troops. Station besiegers. I guess we just need to siege that down and we're done. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Just keep an eye on them. Not super worried about them. Same thing here, station besiegers. And then the rest of the troops can kind of start chasing these guys. Don't know that we'll actually need it. All right, there we go, 100%. Let's go ahead and enforce demands. Enforce demands, so be it. You're in prison now. We can disband all. Boom, ba-dum. We can, okay, all this looks good. Sacred childbirth. Very cool. Educate child. Okay, clear all that stuff out for a second. And because we imprisoned her, we can go ahead and seize her land without any issues whatsoever. We can torture her. We can also move her to the dungeon. Well, she's actually under house arrest right now. Interesting. We can seize all of her land. It will increase my domain, which just means I just need to give up something somewhere. Or accept things. This is not going to be treasonous, although we don't care about the treason too much because we let that bleed off pretty quickly now. But no, we're going to go ahead and take her land. So what penalty do we get for being over? I mean, we could get another vassal here. I mean, I want to be at, I mean, we're just going to be suffering from too many touches for a long time. We do still have low control in one of our counties. So let's move you to, you're still in Desmond, aren't you? Or Ennis, I mean. Yeah, you're still there. So we're getting there. We'll let you finish that off. Did we ever, we're still 12 months away. We're still a year away from getting that. Could ransom this person. I guess this is, yeah, this is fine. Don't think there's any reason to hold on to that. I can lawfully imprison my vassal, Earl Grigor. Where are you at? What am I looking for? Earl Grigor. Oh, he's right there. I don't think I care. Honestly, he hates my guts. I don't think it's going to matter, but I will grant you a pardon just because. Why not? Anything else? Not at the moment. Above domain limit. It reduces my taxes and levies. I really need to get rid of something here. What do I want to get rid of? I mean, getting rid of a duchy would make the most sense, I would suppose. Where's the Petty Kingdom Munster? Oh, down there. That's the one it is ours. I mean, one of these down here makes the most sense to me. Which of these has the best development? Can we see that somewhere? Development. 25, 25, 23, 20. Honestly, this is better developed, so Dublin would be the more logical choice, even though we just got it. Up here, it's 26 and 25. So yeah, this is the least developed of all of them. So probably benefiting us the least. Although this would give up a lot more than I would like, probably. Could just give up an earldom. Osori over here. Still means we have more duchies, but we're going to have more duchies anyway. I think that's just not going to change. So if we were to grant this to my heir, maybe? Can I grant this to my heir here? I don't see him. There he is. Nope, I thought that was him because I saw the hand. I don't see him in the list. Can I not grant this to my heir? Earldom of Osori. Osori. Cannot be given a title he does not stand to inherit. So I can't grant him anything. Oh, no, I can. I misunderstood that. So if we grant him that, he's at least there. We're under the limit. We're still way over the duchy limit, but I think for now we're just going to accept that. It lowers the vassal's opinion to me, but there's other ways to increase that. Station of Man-at-Arms Regiment. Which one? Unstationed. Here. Which was... How did I do that last time? There we go. I mean, here's fine. Looks good to me. Sure. We'll negotiate an alliance with my son, who has basically nothing, but that's fine. I will be the guardian of my daughter, or granddaughter. I don't care. That's fine. Cool. We're good with all that. I just need to wait for one more year for this other thing up here, I guess. So factions created against me, that's not really that big of a deal at this point. We're pretty strong. Traveling across the plains of the Earldom of Dublin, I find a makeshift-looking stall by the side of the track. As I stop to take a look, a peasant by the name of Sorka, maybe, jumps into action trying to convince me to buy one of the small cross carvings she has on sale. I make them by hand, my lord. Each one takes me hours of work. 300 gold for a cross? Okay. I doubt this still pays tax, tear it apart. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good idea either. We'll get the stewardship stuff. I feel like that makes some sense. Factions. Do we care about factions? We do not. None of them are remotely worrisome at this point in time. Marshal earns respect. Popular opinion. Nice. Come closer. I have a story to tell you, my friend. Duchess Una says, beckoning me towards the bonfire. It's a story of when my daughter died in childbirth. Uh-oh. That's my daughter. Una folds her arms and continues to tell the story as the flames from the bonfire lick the night sky. Dear Ultar, remember the moral of my story. Death comes for us all. Make sure it comes to your foes before it comes to you. I appreciate that. Can lose some stress. I mean, gaining a little bit of stress right now would still put me just below the level. And I can gain some diplomacy or intrigue. I mean, it's pretty late in life. 79 stress, though, is not really that much. We'll gain it. It's not going to hurt us just yet. I mean, we definitely puts us closer to hurting us at some point. But for now, we were fine. We did gain some diplomacy, which I mean, we don't have much diplomacy anyway, but in fact, we're really all just stewardship, but that is okay. I mean, 15 gold just let her out of prison. I don't think I care about that. We'll let that one just go away at the moment. It's the Earl dude again. What has he done? He schemed against me. Okay. Like, stop it. Have you thought about not doing that, just out of curiosity? I mean, he would rise up against me. I'm not that worried about him, obviously. But we'll pardon him just for whatever. He's not worth the time, so it's why we'll pardon him. She obviously will not accept, so I think we can get rid of that. We're going to get rid of that. Don't care about the powerful vassals right now, to be perfectly honest. I don't care about the too many held duchies. And the artifact we'll get rid of those. So just the low control, and eventually we will be declaring war. And I say eventually, very soon, hopefully. 6 months. Stewardship perk. We'll go ahead and take the administrator, because why not? Get to some diplomacy, stewardship, vassal opinion. Sounds reasonable. I mean, I guess we can continue down for some of these other ones. Yeah, see it done. Okay, pause for a second. We didn't get both of them, though. Do I care about both? Not, like, a lot. I kind of just want to get these two and move on with my day. So, do you have any alliances? Let's see. Come up here, declare war on you. We want to seize my claims. That... Can we not add both? Apparently we can't do both at the same time. Never mind. Really doesn't matter. I don't think it matters one bit which one of these we go for. Alright, well then that was a waste of time. That's okay. We'll go ahead and do this. Before I move on though, I will want to go ahead and start getting a claim down here. We'll seize the duchy specifically, just because it's a higher title. And I don't know if we seize just that land, if it would do what I want it to do. You do have Lithuania as your friend. Wow. We also have France, though. I mean, if Lithuania comes to his aid, we're in trouble. If France does not come to our aid, we are in trouble. But whatever the case is, we're going to do this. I probably won't draw France in unless Lithuania comes to his aid. Let's get us a... We'll just get a new one up here. And we'll click this, raise all here. Thankfully we have a little bit of money built up. Hopefully this will not cost us too much. And honestly, we're just going to move right into the territory because I can't imagine his troops will be here right away. Alright, we need to keep an eye on his allies, because if his allies come in here, we are in trouble. If not, we can ignore them. Alright, he did bring in Lithuania, so he does have more troops, so we do need to try and bring our allies in, which currently... Call a dynasty member to war. It's another 7,000 troops. That's not bad. Why is our... Oh, there we go. There's the ally right there. We'll grab you, and we will grab you. Both of them will accept. Cool. Come help us win this war for one province. A lot for one province. And we did lose some prestige for that, but honestly, not super stressed about that. I think we'll be fine. I still lost quite a bit of prestige for that. But we do have a bigger troops now, 85 to 57. Feels pretty good. Unfortunately, we will have to take the war to his land, which will be a little bit more of a thing. Hopefully he just brings his soldiers over here and we can just bop them a couple times and that'll be enough. All right, before we continue with this war, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we will try to finish up this war against Norway. Probably the only one we're going to do, because honestly, I don't care that much about this piece of land. I mean, is that part of England? I guess it is. We may eventually have to go back to war against this one. For this one, we'll see. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.